Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. One thing that I know for a fact these fighters don't want is to find themselves in the ring with this guy right here, because it's going to be a problem. Arslanbek Makhmudov. Now, for those of you who don't know who this is, let me tell you something. Right now, he's ranked number 5 in the WBC. He's ranked number 5 in the WBA. Okay? So he's moving up the rankings in those two sanctioning bodies. He's ranked number 15 in the WBO. As far as the IBF, well, we know how that goes when it comes to these sanctioning bodies. Just because you're ranked in that mid-tier in some of the sanctioning bodies and the lower tier and the others doesn't mean you're going to be ranked at all when it comes to sanctioning bodies. So they're not very consistent. But that being said, if you don't know who he is, this is why this guy is going to be a problem. Absolutely vicious. Now, for those of you who are saying, so what's so special about this guy? Well, first of all, his mentality is he's a gentleman outside the ring, but in the ring, he goes for the kill. There is that word kill again. Deontay Wilder talks about killing someone in the ring. Mike Tyson talking about pushing the bone through someone's nose into their brain. Teofimo Lopez now wants to kill people in the ring as well. Just, no, I'm not even going to get on Teofimo Lopez. Let's stick to the heavyweights, right? But anyway, when you think about Arslanbek Makhmudov, 16 wins, 15 KOs, right? Absolutely amazing. And you know what else is unique about him? He stands at about 6'5.5", some say 6'6", and he's 33 years old, 93% KO ratio. Now, his last fight came against Michael Wallace in December 16th of 2022. So he's due to get back into the ring pretty soon. But the thing is, I have a feeling there's something huge coming up for him because he's been quiet. He's over there on Top Rank, and his fight before Wallace in September of 2022, he fought and beat Carlos Takam by unanimous decision. But what I want y'all to understand when it comes to Arslanbek Makhmudov is he really is a threat to everyone. Most boxing fans, when we talk about the heavyweight division, of course the names that come to mind, Usyk, Fury, Wilder, AJ. As of recent, you got Zhang. Andy Ruiz, still a popular name. People didn't know him before AJ, now the whole world knows who he is. Then, for the most part, everyone knows crazy Dillian White. And Joe Joyce, we know who he is, especially when he was supposed to come out and steal the spotlight against Zhang, but things backfired. The old Cuban Cadillac, Luis Ortiz, sitting around 800,000 miles in that engine. Who knows what's going on with him? Then you got Joseph Parker still plugging along, and Hrgovic, who's just kind of in a holding pattern, praying to the boxing gods that he gets a shot at a title. But that being said, what realistically can we expect from Arslanbek Makhmudov? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to Arslanbek Makhmudov, and you look at where he's ranked, in the WBO, he's number 15. So if they want to line him up against somebody, you could see him come and fight Justice Hooney, who's ranked 14, David Adelaide. They won't put him in with Flip Hrgovic because Flip Hrgovic is looking to get his shot for that IBF crown against Usyk or whoever's available. Period. Whoever has the belt ends up having the belt. So Hrgovic's not doing anything. But what I'm getting at for Arslanbek, depending on the next move, he could be looking at somebody in the WBO. To me, those fights may be a little bit easier because he's ranked number 15. And when you rank number 15, you kind of got easy pickings at the 14, 13, 12, 11. But when you come over to the WBC, this is where it gets interesting because Arslanbek Makhmudov is ranked number 5. And right above him at number 4 is Frank Sanchez. And then above Frank Sanchez at 3 is Anthony Joshua, then you got Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. So Makhmudov and Frank Sanchez could be the fight to make. We know the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman is probably the most active president of a sanctioning body in boxing. But we'd have to wait and see just what direction to take him. And then when you take a look at what's going on, in the WBA, Makhmudov is ranked number 5. But above him at number 4 is Lanier Perro. Then 3 is Joshua. The number 2 is Martin Alunga. The number 1 is Deontay Wilder. So what I'm getting at is, for those of you who don't know who Arslanbek Makhmudov is, let me tell you, he is on his way, and it's just a matter of time, and I think it could be this year. If not this year, early next year, where you all of a sudden seeing him fighting the big names at heavyweight, because he is a problem. Vicious, power, doesn't care if he kills you in the ring. And he's at about that 6 feet in height, which is just about where he needs to be if he really wants to compete with the likes of the elite fighters at heavyweight. And the other thing about him, when we talk about the reach, his reach is reportedly about 79 inches. So again, when you talk about the 80+ inch reach of a Wilder, of an AJ, of a Tyson Fury, Makhmudov is right there. But that being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Let me see if I can play this video again before I get off of here so y'all can just see why I'm so excited about Makhmudov. That being said, y'all keep cool. I'm in the break.
Premier crochet, la main arrière, le crochet là, ça te plus le protecteur buccal. Heureusement, l'arbitre est intervenu rapidement. Il était déjà KO à la première main arrière.